Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's all about connection, confidence, and creating that little spark of magic. We're talking about subtle flirting, the kind that makes someone feel seen, appreciated, and intrigued, all without any of that awkward hypersure feeling. This isn't about cheesy pickup lines or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about authentic, gentle gestures that can make a huge difference in how you connect with others. Ready to learn how to create genuine attraction? Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the power of your presence. Before you even say a word, your body language is doing all the talking. So, how do you make it speak volumes? Start with an open posture. Keep your arms uncrossed, your shoulders back, and your head up. This signals that you're approachable and confident. When you're talking to her, subtly lean in. This small movement says, "I'm interested in what you have to say," and it creates a little bubble of intimacy just for the two of you. It's a non-verbal way of making her the most important person in the room. Now, let's talk about eye contact. This is probably the most powerful tool in your arsenal, but it has to be done right. It's not about staring intensely, that can come off as creepy. Instead, aim for what I call curious glances. When she's talking, maintain eye contact to show you're actively listening. When you're talking, let your eyes occasionally drift away and then come back to hers. This creates a natural, comfortable rhythm. And here's a pro tip, the triangle gaze. Briefly look from one of her eyes to the other, and then for a split second, down to her lips, and then back up to her eyes, all while smiling. It's incredibly subtle, but can send a powerful signal of attraction. Next on our list is mastering the art of the compliment. But we're not talking about generic lines like, "You have a beautiful smile," while nice something she's probably heard a million times. Instead, focus on something unique and personal. Compliment her on her sense of style. Like, "That's a really cool jacket. You have great taste." Or better yet, compliment something about her personality or intellect. For example, if she tells a funny story, you could say, "You have such a great sense of humor," or "That was a really insightful point you just made." This shows you're paying attention to who she is as a person, not just her appearance. It makes her feel truly seen and appreciated. Let's move on to the power of a playful challenge, also known as teasing. This has to be done with a warm, friendly smile to make it clear you're joking. The goal is to create a fun, lighthearted dynamic. For instance, if she says she's a huge fan of a certain movie, you could playfully say, "Oh, really? I'm not sure if I can trust your taste in movies then," followed by a laugh. This creates a little push and pull dynamic that's engaging and fun. It challenges her in a low-stakes way and invites her to banter back. Remember, the key is to keep it light and never, ever be mean-spirited. The goal is to make her laugh and feel comfortable, not insecure. Another incredibly effective technique is using her name. It's such a simple thing, but it has a profound psychological effect. When you use someone's name in conversation, it makes them feel recognized and important. It pulls them in and creates an instant connection. Don't overdo it, but dropping her name in naturally a few times can make your interaction feel much more personal. For example, instead of just saying, "That's a great story," try, "That's a great story, Sarah." It's a small detail that shows you're focused on her specifically, and it sounds like music to a person's ears. Now, let's talk about the art of active listening. Flirting isn't just about what you say, it's about how you listen. When she's talking, give her your full attention. Put your phone away. Ask follow-up questions that show you're genuinely curious. For instance, if she mentions she loves to travel, don't just say, "Oh, cool." Ask, "What was your favorite place you've ever visited?" Or, "What's the next destination on your bucket list?" Then, here's the secret sauce. Remember the details. If you see her again, you can bring it up. "Hey, have you started planning that trip to Italy you were talking about?" This shows that you not only listened, but that you cared enough to remember. That is incredibly attractive. Another subtle but powerful technique is mirroring. This is when you subconsciously and subtly copy her body language. If she leans forward, you lean forward a few moments later. If she rests her chin on her hand, you might do the same. This isn't about being a mime and copying every single move. That would be weird. It's about creating a sense of harmony and rapport. When done subtly, it sends a subconscious signal that you're in sync with each other, that you're on the same wavelength. It builds a feeling of comfort and connection without a single word being spoken. Let's also touch upon initiating light appropriate physical contact. This can be a game changer, but it requires reading the situation carefully. We're talking about very brief, non-threatening touches. For example, you might gently touch her arm for a second to emphasize a point while you're talking, or lightly tap her shoulder to get her attention. If you're both laughing at a joke, a light touch on the upper arm is a natural way to share the moment. These small gestures can break down the physical barrier and create a much deeper sense of connection. Always pay attention to her reaction. If she seems comfortable, that's a great sign. If she pulls away, respect that boundary immediately. Let's talk about using humor. Laughter is one of the quickest ways to build a bond with someone. Sharing a laugh creates a positive shared experience. You don't have to be a professional comedian. It's more about having a lighthearted and playful attitude. Make witty observations about your surroundings. Tell a funny, self-deprecating story, or just find the humor in the conversation. When you can make her laugh, you're showing her that you're fun to be around. It helps her relax and associate you with positive feelings. A shared sense of humor is a powerful foundation for any kind of connection. Finally, the most important technique of all, be yourself. All these tips are tools to help you express your interest and personality, not to create a fake persona. Genuine confidence is the most attractive quality you can have. Be passionate about your own hobbies and interests, and don't be afraid to talk about them. Be present in the moment and genuinely curious about her. When you combine these subtle techniques with your authentic self, you create an irresistible combination. You're not just trying to get a girl to chase you. You're inviting her to connect with the real you, and that's where the real magic happens. So there you have it, a whole toolkit of subtle ways to flirt that feel natural and respectful. It's all about making a genuine connection, showing you're interested, and creating a fun, comfortable vibe where attraction can grow organically. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you miss our future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know which of these techniques you're going to try. Until next time, take care and stay confident.